show you what's happening with my new cardamom. So what I've done, I've run out of cardamom seeds. Cardamom seeds, bought like this, get ground into a powder. So the last batch I bought was 2 kilos of these cardamom seeds. Cardamom is very expensive. These are organic, and so are these ones. I thought, because my machine's broken, I thought I'll save myself the trouble to grind them by hand, which I've been doing since my machine broke mid-beginning of last year, and buy the powder, because it's organic. See, you can see organic cardamom powder. I thought it should be good quality because it's organic, and usually it is. However, so that's 2 bags of those in this one. I've smelt it this morning, and there is a big difference. I'm going to show you by putting it in 2 equal ones of those. Alors. First of all, I know the grinding is different because one's ground with an industrial machine and one's ground by hand. So there's a consistency difference. You've got here extremely fine powder, no brown bits whatsoever, and here we've got very slightly rougher, little like very fine sand, and here it is powder. So next test is industrial. Pardon?
Industrial home ground.
Yes, that's it. Industrially ground and home ground. Next is a smell test. That smells gentle. There's a smell I can't define in it. It's like some product that has been standing, but it's not standing as in, I don't know how to tell it. It's not old because it's Guatemala. It doesn't say when it was ground, but compare it to this one. Oh, this is like enormously strong. When I first opened this, I thought this has no camphor smell. I know camphor is very volatile as a flavor in seeds. Well, I believe it is. I don't know why I think so. I know that smells a bit like herbal tea. That's a little bit older. Oh, and this smells extremely strong. So the camphor smell in this is very strong. So it's got no comparison. So that's what happens when you save corners and buy things that are ready to use rather than things that you process yourself. And now I'm feeling sorry for myself and for my customers because I'm going to make cardamom fig batch with that because I've got it. But I know the quality and the scent of the bar is going to be lesser, which is also some. So I'm going to use some of this very good in there. But what I'm going to do is grind this one, which is the leftover of the whole seeds, with my grinder, which is getting rounded. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can get a new handle for it. So I'm going to put that to the smallest grind. That's a bit too tight. Straight there. take the old cardamom out. That's my cardamom grinder. So there's very little cardamom seed in this. Better shut that so it doesn't carry on evaporating. If I put a cloth under there, it will make less noise. What I do normally, and this has been done, I've warmed it up in the oven to dry it, because dried seeds grind a lot easier than slightly wet seeds. So there is my ground cardamom. But you can see that doing 2 kilos like this takes a bit of energy and time. After too much, it gets restaking and sunbaking. But it's possible, it's not impossible, I've done it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a batch using the leftover of what I've got, that's freshly ground, and use this one. I will need more of that as well, so it's a false economy because it tastes less strong. And this, I think I started telling you, it's actually £5 more expensive to buy the ground powder than it is to buy the whole seeds. So I really thought I was going to get a luxury product. I should know better. I already know that powder is always lesser quality than whole seeds, whatever their age. Because the oxidation of the powder happens very quickly during the process of grinding, and probably with industrial machines as well. I don't know how they grind these things, whether they do it through a mill like an industrial mill, or do they press it, or do they put it in a whizzer? And I would think if they put it in a whizzer, the speed of it is already oxidating the product a lot quicker than a mill. Same with flour, isn't it? Oh, this is hard work. So I've got a little drawer full there, and I still have another drawer full, so I'll put it in a little bowl. I know I should do more videos for you. I would enjoy it, it's just when I'm on my own. I just can't be bothered. Well, it's not that I can't be bothered, it's just that there's so much to do else. I've got to get on with work. I don't have time to do little videos. So I'm grateful that you're here and you're watching. Thank you very much. I can hear your encouragement. Go on, you can do it. You can grind faster, faster. And I can feel your vitality passing through the screen. So you keeping some for yourself and multiplying it in yourself as you pass it through the ether. With your friendship and your kind thoughts. Thank you very much. I'm nearly there with the grinding. Let's see. Another half drawer. You see, something like that flavors the chocolate very much quickly. And also what we get with the freshly ground one is we get a little grain in the tooth rather than the powder, which we will not feel under the tooth. But I am proud of my cardamom, fig and pistachio for this freshly ground thing. I didn't used to use organic cardamom. Now I do, because I've heard that non-organic is more sprayed with chemicals. And you know as much as I do that chemicals are not good for us, and if we can avoid excess chemicals, it's excellent. Oh, whew. Okay. Just use a little bit more. Ah, voilà. Voilà, it's done. Now I could see the difference between this and this. Oh yeah, yes, even that has lost a little bit of the menthol camphor smell comparing to this freshly ground, and they are the same age. Therefore, from the middle of last year. That smells of hardly anything in comparison. So this is it for today. The cardamom conundrum.